Welcome all of you. So today I will explain you how to perform a first exercise on the CNC simulator. Uh, our manual is basically divided into two parts. Part A is containing CNC turning and part B is containing CNC milling. Okay. In part A, CNC turning, first exercise is the objective of the first exercise is write manual part program for linear interpolation of given part and execute. And the same thing to write a program to obtain a facing cycle in the CNC lathe machine. Now this is our part drawing. In this drawing, this is the workpiece size, and in this workpiece size the dimension is 70 length and 25 dia. Okay. Now we have to remove this part from the workpiece. In facing operation, basically we are removing the uneven surface from the face of the workpiece to make it flat and smooth. So this exercise, the exercise number 1, belongs to the facing operation on the lathe machine. Okay. The raw material size is 25 dia and 70 the length of the workpiece. Now the tool what we are going to use in this one is the right hand single point cutting tool that we designated as T0101. Now the software what we are using is the CNC Lathe simulator in a FANUC language. Now this is our part program. Okay, in this part program, this is uh, uh, the name of the part O0001. Now first we have to start. So first we have to save the file. From we have to go here, then save as. In save as you have to save the .cnc file. Okay. I already saved the CNC file, so I will show you. So here you have to go and go for CNC.cnc or NC file. I will show you the type. In that you can write your part program. Okay, so this is the type actually. Here you have to write your part program. Okay, now I already generated that files, so I will show you how to write a program in that file. So I have generated already the CNC file. So in that CNC dot format, the file will be like this. Now in this file, you have to create your CNC program. Okay. Now I will tell you how you can create. Now this is our program that I already generated. Now same program you have to write it here. Okay, make this program. This is the name of the program. Now after that you have to write G21, G98 and G28. Okay. G21 code is basically used, okay, basically used for metric data input. Okay, whatever the data you are going to input, the dimension, z-axis dimension, x-axis dimension, feet, and depth of cut, whatever you are giving, it is in the mm per or mm, or if it is a feet, per minute. Okay. Now G98 is basically a giving for feet per minute. Okay, the time limit is decided by that. Means in this case we are using mm, then it is uh, per minute. Okay. G28 basically making the machine to return to its reference position or reference point. Okay, machine 00. Okay, that is machine 00. U0 W0 belongs to the X0 and Z0. Okay, after that M06 is basically for changing the tool. Okay, if there is any tool previously mounted or some other tool is in the active condition, the tool will change to the T010 tool. That tool we are using for facing operation, the facing tool, right hand tool. Okay, now M03 is basically used for spindle forward rotation. Okay, we have to tell the machine, because we are using here right hand tool, so we have to rotate our tool in the forward direction, means clockwise direction. Okay, now we have to use as code. As code is basically given for the spindle rotation, as spindle rotation, and the figure belongs to the rpm. Okay, so here we are giving 1200 rpm. Okay, now G00 is basically for rapid positioning or rapid transfer. The tool will come to the reference point from where we are generating. Okay, this is the basically you can say that this is the diameter of our tool, and Z00 is basically the reference point on the workpiece. Okay, remember this one, because we are making our program on the basis of work reference point. Okay, so we have to bring our uh, uh, tool in the reference position. Okay, we have to tell the tool this is our reference position. Okay, now G94 is used for cutting cycle for facing operation. Here we are using a cutting cycle. Okay, that cycle is for facing operation, G94. For similarly G71 and G72 are also a rough cycles used for repetitive operation by the tool. Okay, now this is the position from where we have to start our uh, feed. Okay, the x00 and z minus 0.5. The tool from here to here, it will move to this final position. Okay, from here to this final position. Okay, now the depth of cut is basically 0.5. Okay, in z direction, and speed is basically 50 mm per minute. Okay, now after that the tool will continue from x00, only the changes in z direction only. Okay, you see our speed we set to the 0.5. Okay, sorry, The depth of cut we set it for 0.5. So each time it is moving in that direction in 0.5. Okay, so you see continuously we are moving. So how many cut we are taking? So 10 divided by, because you see here we are removing the workpiece. This material it is 10 mm. Okay, if 10 mm, then each time we are cutting 0.5 mm. So 10 divided by 0.5 means 20 times we have to move our tool from here to here. Okay, so our tool up to this point it is minus z minus 10.0. Okay, now this is the finishing operation up to here. The cutting operation finish when the tool reaches the point of z minus 10.0. Okay, now G28 is basically used to put the tool again to the reference position. This is the machine reference position. U0 W0 is the machine reference position. M05 is basically used for stopping the spindle. Okay, and M30 is basically used for program end. Okay, so from here to here this program is basically we did for the facing operation of the workpiece. Okay, now same thing we have to remember, this program we have to load on the machine. Okay, now after writing it, save. Okay, now go to the machine. Now you have to go here and you have to select the CNC and you have to select the particular file from here and open it. Okay, this is the file. Actually it is already we made it in the .cnc format. Okay, now I already uploaded the program here, so no problem. Again I will open it now. So if we have to upload a program, then first we have to unlock this program and press the emergency button. If you want to start new program, just click on new NC code. So the available code here is become unloaded, so you can load a new program here. Okay, you can check it here also, there is no program here. Okay. Now to load the new program here, for that you have to go for edit mode. Okay, now you can open the program what you have write. So already I have one program here, I can upload it. This program is for facing operation. What is given in the description, you can get the program for the description. Okay, now open it. After open, the program is loaded in the machine. The program is available. Now first important thing that you have to do after loading this program, you have to check there is no tool available. Now first, according to your program, the workpiece size is 26 mm, diameter and 70 mm length. Okay. Now make this. Okay. Now if you see your workpiece is going to be change the dimension. You just see it here. So workpiece size is reduced. So this workpiece is having 26 mm dia and 70 mm length. Okay. So workpiece is set. Now this turret is basically, you have to check it in CNC parameter what type of turret is there. Turret is front mounting tool turret is there. Okay, it is in front position and 8 position turret is there. Now make it. So we have to use right hand tool for turning operation. Go to the tool magazine. In tool magazine we have some tools, external turning tool, right hand tool with different dimensions, so we can select this tool. Okay, now add this tool to the tool position 1. Now the tool is on the turn. Okay, now mount this tool. Okay, now you see the tool is available here. Okay, we can see this from this top position. So our tool is available here and workpiece is here. Now according to the trajectory of this program, the trajectory you can see from this. So presently the tool is not properly offset. Okay, now after setting everything, now you have to bring your tool to the reference position. Okay, now you see tool is going to x00. Now our tool we have to put to z00. Okay, so this is machine reference according to this particular code. Okay, G28 U0 W0. So we have to put our tool here. Now after putting the tool in the reference position, we have to do the offset. Okay, so for doing the offset, you have to go to MDI mode to start the spindle rotation. Okay, if you want to start the spindle rotation, you have to write some code G54 M03 and spindle rotation 1200. Okay, now we have to insert it to make it activated. We have to activate this block, we have to insert it. Now it is inserted. Now after that you have to run the cycle so that you are disconnected. You have to turn off the sound of the machine. Okay, then we can listen. Now our spindle is rotating. Now after that you have to offset the tool so that this particular path of the tool is on the workpiece. Okay, presently it is away. The trajectory of the tool is showing that it is away from the tool, so we have to offset it. Now for offset you have to go for this. Now for that offsetting you have to touch the tool to the workpiece in Z0 and X reference position. Now we have to use jog mode for that. Now we have to take the tool. So proper understanding we will make 2D view. Okay, from this 2D view you can get it proper idea. Now we have to move our tool in Z axis towards the workpiece. Okay, if you press this, the work will go with the rapid speed. Okay, now we have to move in X direction. Now I will zoom this particular location. Now this is the trajectory which is away from the workpiece. Okay, now we have to touch the tool in X Z, sorry. Now I will use the incremental mode. Okay, if I am selecting incremental mode, these keys are activated, so my tool will move with the proper speed. Okay, now I have to move in X axis. I will increase the speed a little bit. Now I have to reduce the speed. Now reduce it more a little bit. Now I will enlarge it more so that you can see it. Increase the speed a little bit. Now I have to move it more a little bit so that it has to touch the workpiece. Okay, now it is touching. I will move in X axis towards the axis of the workpiece. Okay, I have to cut up to the center of the workpiece. Okay, after that I can take the reference of the workpiece. You see, the chip is coming out from the workpiece. Okay. Now at this point we have to set this is our 00 according to our program condition. Okay, now go to the offset again. Okay, press it offset. Now I will press the offset button, then go to the geometry. Then after geometry you have to type it here Z 0.0. Okay, after that you have to press the soft key for measure. Okay, before that you have to go to this one, then measure it. Okay, now this particular your workpiece is set to 0 0. Okay, now we have to move the tool away from the workpiece. First we have to move in Z away from the workpiece. Okay, now I will move the workpiece in Z axis away from the workpiece. After I will increase the speed. I will reduce some more. Now here for making offset in x-axis you have to touch the surface of the workpiece. Okay, so I will move this z-axis. Okay, it is not touching, so first move the tool in x-axis. Okay, now it is touching because when it will touch the chip will come out. Okay, now I have to move it z-axis. Okay, it is touching the particular, so this you have to set for x-axis reference. Okay, move the cursor to x position. Now here you have to type the diameter of the workpiece. What is that? It is 26.0 you have to type, and then you have to measure it. Okay, if now you see the tool trajectory is showing it is on the workpiece. I will move my tool to the reference position. Okay, so the trajectory is in proper position. So you now see properly the trajectory of the workpiece for facing operation for 20 cuts, it is there. Okay, now our all the program is set. Okay, now if you want to see in this program, now you have to press the reset button. Okay, why we have to reset it? Because we have to reset all the machine parameters to the default condition. Okay, now go to the auto mode or memory mode. Okay, after going to auto mode to the memory mode, now you can run the cycle. Okay, it is going to close the door. Okay, I'm closing the door. Now run this program. Okay, now the tool is the program is running. You can see the block which is running by this. You can hear the sound. So if you want to run this program again, you have to reset the stock size. Okay, what are the stock size? Again, make it okay. Okay, so your stock size again come to the initial position. Now, if you want to run one block, one by one block, you can run single block by using this single block setup. Okay, I will go to the program. From that you can also see. Okay, now I will run the program. Okay, one by one block. Presently first block is already run, the G21, G98, G28, that is run. Now again I will press, second block will run. Now you see second block is running, the tool is active now. Okay, now you can see this block is finished now. Again I want to see the next block. You see next block, it is going for first cut. Okay, you can check from here also which block is running. Again I will press the cycle button. Again next block will run, next cut is over. Again I will run, another block will run. You can see one by one block it is going. Okay, another block. So you can run one by one block. You can see when I'm pressing it, one by one block it is changing. With the help of this key, you can simulate one by one block, single block you can run. Now you can see from here which block is finishing, like that you can see. Now after this cutting is finished. Okay, now this particular one, move the tool to the reference position. Okay, the tool is moving to the reference position and the spindle is stopping. Now this is the last program, last block. So program is finished. Okay, similarly again if you want to run this program, again go to the work, stock size, make it okay. Your stock will again change. Okay, now again it will come to the initial stock size. Now I will remove this single block button. Now if I will press the whole program one in single cycle. Okay, machine door I have to close it. Close. To see the program you can again open it after running. So now the first exercise of CNC programming is over. So thank you.